Mr. Baxter's Learning Channel is your place to be. Hey guys, it's Monday, April the 27th, 2020, and it is Topsy-Turvy Monday of our Golden Isles Elementary Spirit Week Virtual Distance Learning Fun Extravaganza. I am dressed in some silly clothes. I've got my pineapple shorts on. Go Georgia Bulldogs, and then we're going to do a little reading activity, so I like to wear my Cat in the hat. We're going to keep looking at our non-fiction stories, okay? And today I'm going to show you something awesome, a cool tool that you can use. Hey, cool tool, rhyme time. A really cool tool that you can use to show that you're learning from your non-fiction books. So since we're going to read, let's go ahead and gather ourselves up together, okay? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Hey friends, we are gathering on the phones and those screens. Everyone is here now, finding their own space now. We are here. Here we are. We're all here in the Baxter B Digital Learning Hive. All right, so we have got to figure out where we are going. All right, or what we're learning. Let me jump over, zoom in. Take a look, guys. Take a look over here. Where we're going. All right, where we're going today. Or what we're learning. I can learn from my nonfiction books. Oh, all right. I can learn from my nonfiction books. And here is how we're going to get there. Here is how we will show what we know. I will discuss, or I will talk about, avid readers know book talk. I will discuss what I learned using a KWL strategy. Now, KWL strategy. Does that make you scratch your head and think, what is a KWL strategy? Well, let Mr. Baxter show you. All right? A KWL strategy is when you use a chart, all right? We are going to be reading a book today called A Carpenter's Tools, all right? We know that this is a nonfiction book because it's got real photographs. It is going to teach us about something, and we are going to be using a KWL chart. But first, let's take a look at our avid readers' powers and talk about which ones we'll be looking at today, all right? Let's zoom it in. Thank you guys for staying with me in the technological age. All right, so today, guys, we know avid readers really pay attention to the book, okay? And we just said that we're going to be discussing, which means we're going to be doing some book talk. We'll be talking about what we learned in the book today, okay? Now take a look here. Here is what you guys are going to do. You guys are going to be filling out a KWL chart. Now look here, K stands for what I know. So when we're talking about what we know about our nonfiction topic, about our Carpenter's Tools, you'll fill it out putting what we already know. The W stands for what we wonder, or what does the book get us thinking about? And L, you've got it. Those teaching books are going to teach us something so we can talk about what we have learned. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to read the book. We're going to read the book, A Carpenter's Tool, together, and then I'm going to show you how to use a KWL chart to talk about what you've learned. All right, so let me close this until we need it again. Angle this back up so you guys can see the good reading we're about to do. All right, we're working with a new tripod here, so thank you guys for sticking with me. All right, back it out some, and let's get reading. All right, boys and girls. So like I said, our book is A Carpenter's Tool. Now, A Carpenter's Tools is going to be a teaching book about what? Right, tools that a carpenter uses. So I already know what I can write in the K part of my KWL chart is I know that this is going to be about tools that help the carpenter do his job. Now, looking at this book as we do a picture walk through it, does it make you start to wonder anything? Oh boy, that's a cool looking. I see a wow page already. Wow. All right. So I see a bunch of tools in here. I'm seeing real photographs. And I bet this book is probably going to teach us how the carpenter uses these tools to do his job. All right, let's read through a carpenter's tools all together, and then we'll go back and we'll fill out that KWL chart to talk about what we learned. Okay? So, a carpenter's tools. A carpenter's tools. Snap words. Look at the carpenter. Do you see him in the picture? Matching the words to the picture. Look at the carpenter's plans. Oh, you guys see that blend in the beginning? Plans. We also call these blueprints. Look at the carpenter's toolbox. Wow. All types of tools there in the toolbox. Look at the carpenter's pencil and measuring tape. The carpenter is measuring the wood. Wow, so they're showing us not only do they have a pencil and a measuring tape, they're showing us how they use it. Pretty cool. Look at the carpenter's drill. I see another blend right there, guys. You see it? Drill. The carpenter is drilling a hole in the wood. Look at the carpenter's hammer and nails. The carpenter is hammering the nails. Oh, so you use the hammer to hammer the nails. Look at the house the carpenter is building. Wow! I did not know that carpenters built whole houses. Oh, this is that cool page at the end that goes back and shows us all of our vocabulary or our important words. All right, so we saw that the carpenter uses a drill, a hammer, a measuring tape, nails, plans, or remember we called them blueprints, a pencil, and a toolbox. Did you guys learn anything from this carpenter's tool book? I did. And guess what? We can go back and we can use that KWL strategy of talking about what we know, what we wondered, and what we learned in the book. We can do that together, okay? All right, let's set it back up. Riggedy Tickety, you hold on to this for me. He's such a good helper. All right. Here we come. All right, so take a look at your KWL chart, okay? And the first thing is the K. And remember, K stands for what you already know, right? Now, what we already knew about our book, A Carpenter's Tools, is that a carpenter uses tools. Now, there's a couple of spaces up at the top for you to do some things, all right? First thing it's going to ask you is what your topic was. The topic is what your book is about, and it's usually used from your title. So, what I want you guys to do is use your text tool right here and add in your topic, okay? Your topic was a carpenter E and the R. A carpenter. A carpenter's tools. And it's all right if you take up a little bit more space than they have on there. I want to know what your topic was. All right. So your topic was a carpenter's tools. All right. And then what did we already know? Well, we know a carpenter uses tools to build, right? So we know a carpenter builds things. I'm going to say use tools to, snap word, build. So a carpenter uses tools to build. That's something that I already know. That's the K part of our KWL chart. Now, what do I wonder? What is something that we wondered about a carpenter? I wondered how a carpenter uses his tools, or maybe what some of the different tools could be. So, I'm going to put my wonder statement is how many tools do they have? How many tools do they have? How many tools do they have? It's a good wondering question, right? Well, reading through the book, let's take a quick look back at that. Because then when we wondered how many tools did they have, well, one of the things we learned in the book was all the different tools that the carpenter had. Let's take a quick look at that last page, guys, and let's see if we can count all of the important tools. Here's our glossary page, and let's count. We had a drill, a hammer, a measuring tape, nails, plans, a pencil, and a toolbox. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 7 tools that a carpenter needs. But I tell you what, the thing that was the most amazing to me that I learned in here is that carpenters build houses. I did not know that carpenters could build a whole house. So I'm going to write, they build houses. This is how we can use this KWL strategy to help us discuss what we learned after we've read a nonfiction book. All right? They build. You hear that short I sound? They build houses. That is a really cool thing to be able to do. And I bet you need a lot of tools to be able to build your house. All right. So one thing that we knew about a carpenter's tools is that they use tools to build. One thing that we wondered when we were reading our book is how many tools do they have? And one thing that we learned when we read a carpenter's tools is they build houses. Wow. So let's take a look back up at our learning target and our success criteria for today, or where we were going and how we got there. Where we were going, guys, is I could learn from my nonfiction books. Did we learn something? Yep. And I can discuss the book, or I will discuss what I learned using our KWL strategy. Thumbs up. Boom. Did we fill out the K? Yeah, the K is what we know. Did we fill out the W? Yeah, that is what we wonder. And our L is what we learned. Guys, thank you all for joining me today for the nonfiction read aloud of A Carpenter's Tools. You did a wonderful job of reading along with me, and I can't wait to see you fill out your KWL chart on your nonfiction book. Remember to pick a nonfiction book from your epic book box, okay? Baxter, out.